I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. You did a hell of a job, by the way, Otto. Thank you. That was a 5-star update. He's great. He's wonderful. I'm not going to lie to anybody. The respectful stuff stopped at 2 o'clock. I'm not in a good mood. That was one of the worst playoff losses of my life as a fan. But guess what? You don't care, and I'm going to make you a bike. Okay, funny man? So let's do this. I want to tell you, we're just getting involved. I want to tell you. Now David's waltzing.
No, my side works.
Okay, good. Then you take the calls today. Listen, David, you look beautiful. That's a fashion long sleeve tee. Here's what we're going to do. I want to tell you why the Wings getting bent over more than a Vegas escort is a blessing. See, the lottery happened last night. And once again, the Wings got effed. You know what? I'm actually happy about it. And I'm going to tell you why, and I need the hockey elite, and I need to know if I have your belief. I'm pointing at you when I say it. Do I have your belief?
I'm too busy cleaning up. Go
That's
ahead.
fair. So, yes, at the start of the show, I replaced Rico with a recycling bin.
He threw a tantrum in the studio.
No, I didn't. I'm so angry.
Look at the chairs.
Listen, David, you did beautiful. You did the Lord's work, in fact. So listen, the Wings fell in the lottery again. The Islanders, who had a 3.5% shot to get number one, got number one. And I think it's a good thing, and I want to tell you why. Because I think this kind of forces Steve Yzerman, old daydreamer, the guy who in the press conference admitted to daydreaming and not listening to a question, who's been this ardent, rigid, draft-developed guy. You know what? F the pick. I am banning the Red Wings from using the 13th overall pick in anything other than a trade. Get rid of this pick and go get me a player. He has said we need to expedite this thing. You did not move up. You did not get lucky. You fell in the draft. Do you know what you're getting at pick 13? A guy who won't be here till 2029. At best. F them picks. I'm actually happy it happened. In fact, I want nothing but bad things to happen to the Red Wings until Yzerman wakes up. No more Ray Liotta at the end of Hannibal. More Steve Yzerman. I don't know what happened in that last press conference. He looked like he was eating his own brain. Lobotomy. I want the guy that built Tampa. So here's the deal. Now you can't use that pick. Take 13, take a prospect, make phone calls, talk to people, make bold trade.
So no foreign player that can come over like your boy Mishkov?
No. Now, what we need to do is, can the hockey elite, if we sound the Matterhorn, can we get them in here? Or are you guys too busy sucking on your pacifiers? So tell me where you're at. You have your little Yzerman jams on? Or do you want to have a reality conversation? Tell me how you get better using pick 13. You don't. You can wipe your boo-boo with it. Trade the pick. And I don't want to hear about this guy's not good enough. This guy looked at me the wrong way. This guy's not a nice person. Don't care. I would trade for Charles Manson if he could produce 86 points. So I want to know where you're at, where David's at, but most importantly, that guy with the tiny hands, Kenny Cott. Kenny, you can shoot me down. You can tell me I'm irrational. You can do what Yzerbots do. You don't know puck. You're a casual. Argue a single effing thing I just said, that after the Wings got sexed up by Bettman again, that there is not a single reason they should be using that draft pick. It should be nothing more than a bullet they fire.
There isn't a reason they should use that draft pick on a prospect. I mean, I've looked at the history of the 12s, the 13s, the 11s, the 14s of the draft. Usually you don't see those guys. If you're lucky 3 years, if you're very lucky, and the rest of it 4-5 years, exactly what you've just said. And by the time that happens, you're nearing the end of the Larkin window. You're nearing the end of the Sider contract and the Raymond contract. You've announced your window to win being right now. I caution you, because I feel like we had this conversation around this time last year when they had a similar type pick. And we were like, draft day's coming up. They're going to do something. They have to. They have to get better right now for this upcoming season.
Now they really have to.
Okay, now they really have to. But my problem with the now they really have to is, what is Steve Yzerman, what has it felt like he's really had to do? Where's the pressure? Where's the will to get better? Where's the urgency? because right now I see none of it. I see a guy who feels like he has an unlimited contract, a lifetime. Whenever he wants to step down, he can go ahead and step down.
But there's no
what's the
benefit for a
have to?
team that keeps missing the playoffs and keeps collapsing. There is no benefit using the 13th pick in year 7 of a rebuild.
Oh, it makes total sense.
Are you with me?
Yeah,
Do you stand with me?
I do stand with you.
Even though I replaced you with a recycling
Even
bin to
though
start this show.
You threw a tantrum in here. Yeah.
I'm very upset about last night, and I'm going to leave it alone.
I'm with you, yes, but I'm with Kenny. Like, this time it's for real when it comes to draft day. You kind of saw the press conference, and I don't know if that was just kind of the genesis of this is going to happen again. You would be
Steve
disappointed,
Yzerman
and
was
I will
Jason
do
Tatum last night.
I will-
Yzerman was confused, glossed over, and eating his own brain.
I will do this my way, my time, my terms.
Hockey elite. Now, do we have the Matterhorn, or do I have to make the sound effect? Close enough. I want to hear from you. I dare you to argue what I'm saying. I double dog dare you. I triple dog. You're the kid in Christmas Story, and you can put your tongue on a frozen pole.
Mike, what you're saying makes total sense. I mean, how many times can we sit here and say we're going to wait?
We won't take it anymore.
We're going to wait for this. We're going to wait for that.
We're not going to take it anymore. That's what you're saying. We are not going to take it anymore. I want to hear from. I want the hockey elite to argue it. Or when the Wings got effed, was your first reaction exactly mine? F the pick. I'm done. I'm out. Or were you busy crying about the lottery and how stupid it is? Factually, it is.
Mine was the 2 training day drops as soon as it happened. So you drop from 12 to 13. Okay.
And whether it was 12 or 13, the hockey gods are communicating. Look, David, I don't know what it's like when God talks to you, but I feel like Yzerman does because the hockey gods are speaking. We are not helping you. Steve, God's hands are on the wheel. You are the passenger. God is telling you, get off your ass and make a bold trade. This is the Lord's plan. Now, I don't know who the hockey god is. Maybe it's Gordie Howe. We named a bridge after him. I don't know. Maybe it's Boom Boom Jeffrey on. Maybe it's Terry Sawchuk. I don't know. But God is talking to you, Steve. Please, it is time. That pick cannot be used to take a kid who's not old enough to buy a beer. Can't be. And Rico's not going to take it anymore. That's what I take out of this opening segment.
No, you are exactly right. There are things that we have to do. We cannot just rely on God. We have to do it. And this is what this message is sending to Steve. You have to do some work here. You cannot just sit back and do nothing.
True.
Do something, Steve.
I mean, hey, you got to get out the boat if you want to walk on water. So
I like that.
I just need that Holy Ghost energy to come out of Steve.
Yeah, well, where is that? I don't even know if that's on my board anymore.
I think it's been deleted.
No, it hasn't. I want Steve in the middle of the church shaking and grooving. Yabba dabba dooba dabba dee. Trade Elias Pettersson. All right.
okay. I have a question for you.
And we'll do it next.
We'll do it.
Boom.
Next.